All right, we have Miss Brinley and Miss Brooke back here, and we're gonna do Brinley's makeup, her stage makeup for recitals. So Brooke did start before we videoed, and she did a liquid foundation. Yep. So just to kind of even things out, match the child's skin tone, just so it's like a nice even base to put on.
And it helps keep makes the other makeup stay on a little bit better.
Yeah, just kind of more of like a primer at that point. Now she's just got a little bit of powder that she's gonna kind of do the same thing, just to add a little color to the dancer's face. And remember, the makeup isn't for the fact of wearing makeup, it's to help them so they don't wash out on all the bright lights on stage. So really helps just make their features stand out when they're dancing, and we can see them from further away.
Okay, and now I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on, and we're just doing some neutral tones.
So you can get any kind of neutral tones that are similar, just kind of a darker brown and then a lighter brown. And the darker brown is going to go more on the eyelid. So from the corner of the eye to the outer part, but just on the eyelid part, not under the brow. And these are all things that you get on your own, so you can get whatever works for you. They're all pretty neutral, so they might even be stuff that you have at your house already if you do wear neutral colored makeup. So now she's taking the light. And if you just kind of want to explain with what you're doing with that one.
Yep, and then I'm just putting this like under the eyebrow here and blending it into the darker one.
And you don't have to use brushes either. You could use the more of like the sponge brush that comes with the eyeshadow. Whatever works better for you. Brinley's got the fancy mermaid or unicorn horn brushes. Yeah, so you're just getting a nice neutral look over the eye, all the way up to the brow. If your dancers are older and you want to darken their brows, you're more than welcome to, but not required. Brinley's looking at us like, what does that mean? All right.
We're going to do some eyeliner.
So the eyeliner I only suggest for basically the kindergarten age and higher. It is hard to do on the younger kids. The key to it is to make sure that they don't close their eyes too tight. So they just lightly close their eyes, and you just kind of line right above the lashes.
And if you can get a pencil that it just goes on a little bit more smoothly, it's a lot easier to do with younger kids.
Yeah, basically something that's just not super rough. So see how that just really adds, and it really just makes her eye pop out. When we do this, it just helps with us being able to see their eyes from the stage, or from far away when they're on stage.
Okay, and then open your eye for me. And then if you get a little bit, let me close your eye one more time, like a little bit too high, you can always just go in over it with a little bit of eyeshadow or something just to clean it up a little bit.
And like we said, the eyeliner is not a necessity, especially for the younger kids, but it really does help when they get older to just kind of show the eyes on stage, makes their eyes bigger. Let's try to do a little underneath, so from the corner, so B, you're going to look up now, up to the ceiling.
Or open your eyes, Brenda, and then look straight up. There we go.
Good girl. So Brooke's just going to try to get, and B is 8, so she's kind of on that in-between age where we're going to try to get a little bit underneath. And each kid's different, and each eyeliner is different. So she's just having B look up, and she's going from the inner side of the eye to the outer. Good. Beautiful, B. Sometimes parents, a little tip is they usually do this better for somebody else instead of yourself. So we will have lots of helpers the day of picture week to help out with this and kind of lead you through it if you do need the help. B, look straight at me. So see how when she's looking at me now, I can really see her eyes. Thank you, honey. She's doing a great job. Oh my gosh, beautiful.
And then look straight up for me again.
So Brooke's just kind of using a little bit of the foundation, or the powder, I should say, to go under it and smooth it out. Otherwise, another good thing to have on hand is Q-tips. Yeah. They are really nice to just kind of get any imperfections that might have happened off. Good job, Brinley. So Q-tips are kind of a crucial thing to have, or
Makeup
Brooke's
wipes
using,
or-
yep, like a little Kleenex right now. She just kind of balled it up and she's just cleaning up the corners of the eyes.
Okay. And then for the blush, you want like a nice soft pink.
So any color that's kind of similar, we don't want it to be super hot pink.
Can you smile for me?
And we're gonna put it right on the cheekbone. So it's always good to have your dancer kind of do their smile so you can really see those cheekbones. And you're gonna go towards the ear, or hairline, I should say. And the blush is super important. This is kind of the biggest one as far as making sure your kids don't look washed out on stage. It really helps them show, especially when they're smiling and performing. Awesome.
And even when you're doing it and you think you may have a lot, you don't, because when it's on stage,
Yeah, those bright lights are at
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So blush and lipstick are the ones that we kind of over accentuate a little bit, just to make sure that when you see your dancer, you can really see them on the stage.
Now we're going to do lipstick. Or actually, I'm going to do the mascara.
She's gonna do mascara next. So mascara is just to really make those eyes get that last finishing pop to them. She's going to get it on the top and the little bit on the bottom if she can. So this is a good tip that she uses. She actually has even done this on my daughter when she was 3.
And then just relax your eyes, Brindley. I have them closed because when their eyes are open and you're coming at them with a wand, a lot of times they want to blink. This way they already have their eyes closed.
And you just have them
won't
do a
blink.
nice light close so it doesn't actually touch their
bottom
under
of
eye.
their cheek, yep.
Yeah. So
And
see
then-
how she's just kind of going in from underneath and she's getting those lashes. So they're just slightly covered in the black mascara. We do want to make sure that it's the black mascara so it matches the black eyeliner.
Am I able to say?
Oh,
Keep your eyes
beautiful.
closed.
Lightly close them, sweetie. And then same thing after. It's always good to have maybe like a makeup wipe or a Q-tip so that if any of it does touch the under eye, you can just kind of clean it up.
And then before you open them, I'm going to blow on them a little bit, okay? So that they dry and that you don't get smudges.
Waterproof mascara is usually a great idea for recitals, especially if your dancer is younger.
Don't open them yet.
That way it can just kind of help if they are watering at all, or maybe sometimes they get a little sad or upset. And if they do cry, at least it doesn't run down their face.
Okay, you going to open them for me?
So see how she kind of pulls the top of her cheeks down when she opens them?
And then you can get any excess off. So it doesn't go on their
that's
eyelids. with your
beautiful,
fingers.
Brindley.
And then if you wanted to get a little bit more on the bottom, you can then have them look straight up
Kind of like you did when they were doing the
and
eyeliner.
just kind of touch a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't need a lot, just enough to really show off the lashes and make their eyes look bigger.
And then we'll do some lipstick.
So the lipstick is going to just be a nice classic red. This is actually from Ulta. If you can, is there? I think it on the bottom. Does it say a color? It's the Ulta brand, and it's actually a really nice red.
It says, oh my gosh,
220, is that what that says?
219.
219.
Yep. Something.
Can't read what it says.
I can't read.
But anyways, the Ulta
219.
219, it goes on super smooth. It's a darker red. You don't want to get too pinky of a red. You want to kind of have a nice dark red. And it goes on really smooth. It's always good to have your dancer put on just some chapstick before you start the makeup so it can kind of set into their lips. So see how when it goes on, it's definitely a little brighter. It's not as dark as, open a little bit, B. Yeah. It's not as dark as the stick looks. It's a nice color because it really, really just is a classic red. So Brooke is having her kind of just do different stuff with her lips to get it in all of the corners of her lips. And then she has an idea, a great tip, I should say, on how she makes it so it doesn't get onto the dancer's like teeth and stuff.
Yep. So I'm gonna first just kind of go
And you could do this
Just
part
a
with a
little
Q-tip
bit,
too
yep.
if you wanted to, but she's basically doing what we did around the eyes, where she's just kind of getting off any excess that doesn't belong.
Okay, and then I will take this, and so that it doesn't get on their teeth, let me grab a new one. Just take a napkin, and then wind it up, and then go like this. I'm gonna put this in your mouth and then pull it out, okay? Okay, just put your lips down on it, just normal. Oh, not that much, really, like, just
A little bit. Yep.
like that. Okay.
Good.
And then you pull it out.
So see how it kind of gets on the napkin, and so therefore that's the stuff that maybe would have hit her teeth eventually.
Mhm.
So it kind of just keeps it off.
And then you can always go into, like, close your eyes for me, Brittany, and touch up, like, any of the eyeliner once you're done that needs to be fixed.
So just to reiterate, the eyeliner is for dancers who would have the low buns, so kindergarten and older. The younger dancers are not required to do the eyeliner, but you're more than welcome to if you want to try. But otherwise, all dancers should have a base foundation, neutral eye brown colored for the eyes, the pink, not too hot pink, but kind of that, I want to say more of like a mauve pink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blush, and then the red lipstick, and then black with the eyeliner and the mascara. So give us a smile, Bee. Yeah, so see when she smiles how that really nicely shows her cheekbones. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you so much, honey. Thanks, Brooke.
Thanks.